tokens and NFT megatrend. First off, read this disclaimer carefully and do your good deed of the day by liking and subscribing. So here we have the stocks. The average performance is very substantially beating the S&P 500, but we have seen, a very substantial sell-off from the highs. So Liquid Media Group is one of these companies. It is only 27-ish% here from the 52-week low, and we have seen a pretty whopping minus 78% pullback, which goes to show you that even with these very strong trends, you definitively want to let the trend also be your friend, because it can be very beneficial when it goes up, but it can also actually be beneficial when it goes down if you have bearish positions. So basically, there's huge opportunities in these very volatile themes. So yeah, this is their website. If we read here on Nasdaq.com. So this was in April. Liquid Media Group announces its first red carpet NFT drop and the introduction of its NFT platform, NFTainment.io. So we're excited to showcase the creativity and versatility NFTs can bring to fans, the entertainment industry, and IP holders. When fans get the opportunity to own never-before-seen footage or a chance to capture a rare experience with a celebrity or walk the red carpet at a future movie premiere, the world will quickly understand the value NFTs can offer. Yeah, so definitively this is one of those huge topics. I'm a bit mixed on NFTs. I do like some of the applications, but I am concerned about how it can change the internet, because the thing about the current state of the internet is that I can share memes, I can share GIFs, use emojis, stuff like that without that much issue. But if they are then turned into NFTs and there's ways for the NFT owner to enforce their right, then all of a sudden maybe I have to pay a certain amount for my image to be shown, even though it previously was sort of in the public-ish domain. So yeah, that's something to think about, but yeah. Anyway, here is the chart for this company. What I find especially interesting here is this massive consolidation range. So we have been more or less going sideways now for a whopping approaching 1,000 days. And the saying is that the longer you go sideways, the bigger the eventual breakout. It seems like around here we do have a floor, so we are pretty close here to the floor. So the risk you have as far as risk reward, it is possible that we will break through the floor, and that would be minus 30-ish% from the current level. That would obviously be very bad. But the potential reward, if this is a nice floor, then just going up here would be 350-ish% gain. And the theme is definitively interesting, and the stock as well. So, and here on the daily data point, we see that there is this very clear floor being built. And given that we are now at at the low level, it's definitively very interesting. When we look here at the weekly data points, the RSI distance from 20, 50, 100, and 200 week moving average, we are at the low level. We have been lower in the past though. If we go here to the daily data points, look at the same indicators, we have been lower in the past. So historically, yeah, we have been able to actually go even further down from vis-a-vis the 20, 50, 100, and 200 day moving average. So there is downside risk here still. But there's also risks with picking stocks that are at the 52-week low as well. So in one sense, it is still some risk shorter term, but looking long term, given that we have this floor, this is just a very interesting opportunity. from a bullish perspective. So here's the seasonality here for the stock. Over the last 10 years, September has been very weak, but that also could mean that it's a month where you could get a nice low that is a great entry opportunity for a bullish position, because you do want to, to buy low and sell high. October and November tend to be significantly stronger. Over the last 20 years, the problem with looking at the last 20 years is that NFTs, it obviously wasn't a big topic 20 years ago. So we have to be a little bit careful about going too far back, but this is the seasonality for the last 20 years. Over the last 5 years here, October, November, they are substantially stronger than September. So it means that September historically has been a good time to enter a new bullish position, because the average performance here for October and November, that's really strong. Here we have this trend line being drawn, a nice horizontal support level. We do not get analyst price targets. When we go here to Zacks, we don't get much data here either. This is a very small company, $24 million in market cap. So very small, but it's in these very small companies that, you can get those huge opportunities. Hundreds of % potential to the upside. And given the interest around this theme, and that this company has an interesting position in that theme, I think that the bullish case here is stronger than the bearish. But the bullish case is contingent on the floor that's currently being built, that it will hold. It really needs to hold. If we do get that breakdown, then things simply change. If you look here at, the current price here of the stock, it's at $1.66. And it's, psychologically and also for other reasons, it's very important for the price to stay above $1, because the split second you go below $1, then it's just, the entire psychology around the stock will change quite drastically.